Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are on the 25th part. In Surah Fussilat, we have a verse that is often quoted by the theologians within their theological discussions for the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and by the philosophers and the mystics in their discussion for the existence of God. The verse is سنريهم آياتنا في الآفاق وفي أنفسهم حتى يتبين لهم أنه الحق. Indeed, we shall show them our signs within the horizons and within their souls until it is clear for them that He is the truth. Now here, this is a theological argument that everybody, or an assumption or a presumption, that everybody knows at the core of their selves that there is God and Allah is the truth. It can also be an indication into the teleological argument or the design argument that through the workings of the universe and through the way in which we ourselves are constituted as human beings, we find that this is indicative of a single author and an authority. The other part of this verse says, أَوَلَمْ يَكْفِي بِرَبِّكَ أَنَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ شَهِيدٌ. Is it not sufficient that your Lord is a witness over all things? And this part of the verse is used by the philosophers and the mystics to prove a direct understanding for the existence of God, that He is the entirety of existence and there is unity of being. So the first one is more on teleology or a subjective sort of an understanding of God, and the other one is more of a philosophical and at the same time a little subjective in terms of the mystical, intuitive insight that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's presence is felt. In Surah Shura, Allah says, وَمَا أَصَابَكُم مِّن مُّصِيبَةٍ فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ وَيَعْفُو عَن كَثِيرٍ. Whatever tribulations befall you, they are a result of what your own hands have earned. And yet Allah forgives a great deal. In another place, Allah says, ظَهَرَ الْفَسَادُ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ بِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِي النَّاسِ. Indeed, corruption has spread within land and sea through what hands of man have earned. Now, what we have earned is of two types. Either our exploiting of nature and abusing of nature is bringing tribulation, which is of a physical nature, to us, and Allah still allows the system to assume its natural equilibrium beyond our corruption of it. And that's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives a great deal. Or it could mean the sins that we commit, not in terms of merely the act, but our attitude and the ill intentions that we have, and we pour them out into the Mother Earth, who then reacts and interacts with it adversely, and they are pushed back to us in a karmic sort of a way. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala nullifies a great amount of these evil consequences and karmic effects from us constantly. But the bottom line is that whatever tribulations are befalling us according to this verse are by ourselves. Now here are earned by our own actions and attitudes. Now here a question is faced, that what about the blessed prophets and the imams who face tribulations? The answer here is that the karmic effect of the human beings will obviously reach one and all. So even though they are the pure ones, they will face the evil effects of what we are doing. And by them facing this tribulation, they are nullifying them from the rest of the community. As Allah says, Allah will never punish them, O Muhammad, until you are with them or among them. The other meaning is, tribulation is how we interact with an adverse situation. If we interact with it in an adverse manner, it's known as tribulation. But if we interact with it in a positive manner, to say that no, this is an opportunity from God to see or to test my mettle, then that is not known as tribulation, in which case the prophets and the beautiful saints and the imams are not facing tribulations in this sense. Again, in Surah Shura, Allah says, وَمَا كَانَ لِبَشَرٍ أَن يُكَلِّمُهُ اللَّهُ إِلَّا وَحْيٍ أَوْ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ أَوْ يُرْسِلَ رَسُولًا فَيُوحِي بِإِذْنِهِ مَا يَشَاءُ إِنَّهُ عَلِيٌّ حَكِيمٌ. It does not befit for Allah to talk with a human being. What this means is that it is not possible for a human being to engage with Allah due to the existential limitations that the human being has in the present realm of existence, save that Allah speaks with the human being through revelation or inspiration, or that Allah speaks to a human being from behind a veil, like the burning bush of Moses. And wahi, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam got a direct revelation from Allah, that would be wahi most accurately, or inspiration, or from behind a veil, or without seeing anything, hearing voices which are then distinct from revelation, because we don't know exactly the nature of revelation, were the words coming through or were the concepts coming through and unspoken words coming through. أو يرسل رسولا, or he sends messengers. Now these messengers could be angels, فيوحي بإذنه, and these messengers, which are angels, then reveal onto the prophets through the consent of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the difference between this and the first one is that Allah doing direct form of revelation, and this is indirect through an angel. Or it could also mean the messengers like the great Prophet Muhammad, who then speak to us of the revelation that Allah has given to them. In Surah Zukhruf, we have this verse that we are recommended to recite whenever we embark upon a journey, in which the believers say, and Allah says, and when you ascend onto the back of the animal, say this: Subhanalladhi sakhara lana hada wa ma kunna lahu muqranin wa inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun. Glory be to the one who has made this or this animal or this craft subservient to us, and indeed we were unable to do so, and indeed we are constantly returning to our Lord. The hadith of the 8th Imam says that he who says this will be assured safety from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on their journey. In Surah Zukhruf again, we have this verse: وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّدْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ. And he who turns away from the remembrance of Allah, we forge shaitans for them as companions. Now here Rahman has been made into a third person, and we is the agency. So obviously this might be saying this is agency on behalf of God, like angels talking to us, that those who turn away from Rahman, the natural workings of this world are such that would then allow or cause a shaitan to emerge from within the soul of the human being, who will then be inspiring and leading that human individual. Because when Rahman is not there, the remembrance of Rahman, then that fort is not there, or that check is not there to weed the soul, to remove the weeds from the soul, and the weed grows, and that weed is shaitan. In any case, this job of this shaitan is to always inspire the heart that whatever wrong it is doing is right and justified, until Allah says, or the Quran says, حَتَّى إِذَا جَاءَنَا قَالَ يَا لَيْتَ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكَ بُعْدَ الْمَشْرِقَيْنِ فَبِئْسَ الْقَرِينَ. Until they come to us and the human being says that if only, to the qareen, to the companion, if only there was a distance of east and west between us two, and you are the worst of the qareen, worst of the companion. Now we find similar verses in the Quran elsewhere that we might discuss. They are talking of the same theme. The interesting thing here is, in two surahs we have the same beginning. In Surah Zukhruf and Surah Dukhan. In Surah Zukhruf it is said, Hamim wal Kitabil Mubin. In Surah Dukhan it says, Hamim wal Kitabil Mubin. In Surah Zukhruf it says, Inna ja'alnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum ta'aqilun. Innahu wa innahu fi ummil kitab ladayna la'aliyyun hakim. Indeed, we have made it. Made what? We have made it the Arabic Quran, so that you may contemplate. And it is in the mother of all books with us. So this is what Surah Zukhruf is saying. In Surah Dukhan, after Hamim wal Kitab al Mubin, it says, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatin mubaraka inna kunna mundirin. We have caused it to be descended, we have caused it to be revealed in a blessed night, and we are the warners. Fiha yufraqu kullu amrin hakim. In that night, every affair is decided. Now, if we look at these two beginnings of these two verses, we know for a fact that Kitabul Mubin is not the Quran. But Kitabul Mubin is revealed in the form of the Quran, because Allah says, we have made it, the Arabic Quran, and it is in the mother of all books with us. And here Allah is saying, Hamim wal Kitabil Mubin in Surah Dukhan, In anzalnahu fi laylatin mubaraka. We have caused the revelation of Kitabul Mubin in a blessed night. What that means is that Kitabul Mubin is within the mother of all books with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it has been revealed in the form of the Quran, but Kitabul Mubin and the Quran are not the same thing. Quran is a reflection of Kitabul Mubin in our realm befitting us. Now this has other references in the Quran. Allah says it is the Quran in Lawhun Mahfuz, Kitabul Maknoon, in the sacred vault, in the guarded book. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala often says this, that He has given Moses the Kitab, Jesus the Kitab, so on and so forth, and Muhammad Rasulullah the Kitab. So this Kitab is the Kitabul Mubin, an existential, overwhelming reality, which is then revealed in accordance with a context befitting. It has the essence of Kitabul Mubin, and the essence is fashioned in a form that is then known as Torah, Injil or Quran, befitting its own circumstances. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.